I'm Tom from Pack Hacker, and in this video we're taking a detailed look at the Bellroy City pouch. I've been testing this for the last 2 weeks at the time of this review, and we have a full written review over at packhacker.com you can follow along with while you're watching this video. So check that out, link down below. Let's dive in. So the main fabrics on this are nylon and polyester. A lot of them are recycled. So Bellroy does a lot of recycled fabric in a lot of their newer products. We definitely appreciate that approach to sustainability. Now let's start off with the pouch strap here. And you can see that it's a little bit thicker at the top. So just where it's gonna have contact with your shoulder and the rest of your body. And then it's a little thinner towards the bottom. So it kind of tapers off right here. Let me put that in gray so you can see it a little bit easier. It tapers off down here, gets a little bit thinner. Classic aluminum adjuster straps here from Bellroy. There's a couple scratches in them, but I think that's fine. It just adds character with the look of this thing. And one of the things I really like is this gusseting down at the bottom. So there are 2 attachment points for this fabric, and just like their slings, if you've seen reviews for that, they kind of self-compress here. So as you put weight on this thing, as this hangs down off your body, these kind of pull together and create a slimmer carry. Now, if you have it fully loaded up with stuff, obviously it's not going to slim down too much, but if you have less stuff than I do on the inside, you can definitely get slimmer to your body. I personally like the look of this pouch. It's been split with the people we've talked to. Someone said it reminds them of like something someone would wear on the transit systems, like where they're checking and collecting tickets. I personally think it looks slick. It's a little more purse-like than like a sling or a waist pack that you wear across body, but I've been loving the functionality and the access of this thing. So the front pocket here is where I've been keeping my Rove sunglasses. We have a YKK zippers. These are number 5 reverse coil. So the zipper coil is on the inside rather than the outside, so it just looks a lot cleaner. Now this front pocket, Rove sunglasses I've been keeping there. Nice, tight, and compact. Tan interior, so you can easily see everything going on inside at the bottom. And I really appreciate that. Leather accents here on the kind of the zipper pull and the Bellroy tag at the front. And then yeah, this opens right up in the inside. You can see there's a lot going on. But first on the back here, this is where I've been keeping my phone. If you open that up, you got some tan liner on the inside as well. I like keeping my phone in there, or a notebook, something flatter, something that's not gonna stick into my side as I've been wearing it. And you know, it's been nice to just toss a phone in there. I wouldn't put like little miscellaneous pieces in there because they can jostle around. There's no zippered compartment, but works well for that. And then I've got, this is from Orbit Key on the side, if anybody's curious. It's a hand sanitizer holder that I've been carrying around with me as of late. Now in the front here, there is this kind of pocket towards the front. So I have an Anchor 10,000, I think it's called the Powerline Slim, but we got a bunch of these, so I've been like testing out. It's cool, like they all have a bunch of different form factors. So this flatter one fits in really nicely into the city pouch. I used to have one that was like 2 times fatter and smaller. It doesn't work as well in this kind of pouch sling. So just note that it's typically flatter items are gonna work in here because there's a lot of like vertical pocketing and compartmentalization on the inside. Jobber 75T headphones at the front. And then there's a key clip here. And this thing, it's about hit or miss whether or not it's gonna like hold on to my keys. So the one thing with this that I like compared to Bellroy's last sling is that there's a little bit more length here. So you can wear this down by your body, have your keys on here and kind of lock and unlock while keeping your keys on this thing and putting them in and out of this pocket. Now what I will say is the fabric here, it just feels kind of cheap compared to the premium feel of the rest of the Bellroy kind of materials going on here. And I've said this about pretty much every Bellroy review. So just like press the skip button for 15 or 30 seconds if you've heard me say this already. But then you have the plastic, this big ITW Nexus, it's Woojin hardware. So you got this Woojin ring at the top here, and you know, just kind of, it doesn't really hold. It's kind of big and bulky, and the fabric here kind of feels like a step up from wrapping ribbon. Like you'd wrap a present to somebody, put ribbon around it. This feels like just a small step up from that. So it's just really in contrast to the rest of the materials on here, which really feel great in the hand. and are great. So this middle part is like pretty padded. And that's nice if you have some like electronics in the back that want a little more protection, that's good. And obviously if you have your keys up here, it's just gonna protect like your key like stabbing into like a screen or something like that if you wanna keep your phone in here. Excuse me. Now I have the Allet wallet here. It's very slim. It was like the perfect wallet to test it with because it's slim. I mean, I suppose we should have used a Bellroy note sleeve for this video, but that's just what I happen to be testing lately. Little cord here at the bottom that I will use with that battery bank. And then, you know, just like a nice compartment here on the front side. So you can just stick anything down there that you want. And then you have Bellroy's kind of stretchy signature mesh here at the back. We've got a Field Notes notebook in the back and then a pocket pen here in the back as well. And that fits really nicely back here. There's a little pocket specifically for a pen, and then the Field Notes fit in really well. So you basically have, you know, 3 little slots here for pocketing on the main compartment. You have one additional one at the front and then one in the back as well. I have found that this does tend to get a little fat. Even if you're putting slimmer items in all these pockets, it can get a little bit bulky, so that's something to consider. But overall, it's been a great little sling to test, and I've really enjoyed wearing the Bellroy City pouch. So there you have it. That's our review. Head over to packhacker.com to see text and images, as well as the best buying options that help support our channel at no additional cost to you. Thanks for checking this out. We'll see you in the next video.